then gets empty again. Better fill it up before I go. Cause I'm loving it, feeling it, touch me and being it. See what I see in it, I'm typical. Messing around with it, mix it up, go with it. Fuck with it, flow with it, let it all go. Oh Lord, think you know what I'm like, but you don't fall, you lose control. Bittersweet melody when I dance on your fly. Cause I know what you don't, it is me you adore. How does it feel to breathe when you're dead? They never seen you out of your bed. Cut to the bone, it's broken, I bet. How sad. Oh boy, got so hot I forgot what I should have thought of before. Sure ain't easy for you to let go of the rules, cause that's so much fun. Are you loving the feeling it? Touch me, are you in it? Don't see what you're seeing, but typical. Messing around with it, mix it up, go with it, fuck with it, flow with it, please let it go. Oh no, think I did it again. I said a few things that I shouldn't have done. Well, bittersweet melody when I dance on your fly. Cause I know what you don't, it is me you adore. How does it feel to breathe when you're dead? They never seen you out of your bed. Cut to the bone, it's broken, I bet. How sad. How does it feel to breathe when you're dead? They never seen you out of your bed. Cut to the bone, it's broken, I bet. Now come alive with me and quit the jealousy. I know you're bored, I know it's boring me. Now come alive, baby, get out the grave and live. I know you're bored. How does it feel to breathe when you're dead? They never seen you out of your bed. Cut to the bone, it's broken, I bet. How sad. How does it feel to breathe when you're dead? They never seen you out of your bed. Cut to the bone, it's broken, I bet. How does it feel to breathe when you're dead? They never seen you out of your bed. Cut to the bone, it's broken, I bet. How sad.
The year is 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony. Until one day, a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
You've been knocked down and got up again. In a corner, you're surrounded, no defenders. You've hid your fury and kept it in. But it's time now, you ignite and turn to embers. Like a phoenix, you burst in a fire.
voice? Was it the fire burning in me? All of the noise turned into choirs of harmony. Left me with the pieces of forever that you broke. But since you left me alone, I've been high. I've been high. Lately I've been high.
go, there's no doubt. Gotta get out of this small town. You took my heart from me, now you're everywhere I see. Set me free, let me fly, let me find new kinds of highs. We're just wasting here, waiting for another year. We both know the score, we've been here once before. So many words unspoken, you took my heart, it's already broken. You don't have to wait, I can take the pain. I will surrender, let me go on a new adventure. On a new adventure. On a new adventure. Let me go, it's my time. Watch me build another life. Find another space, explore the world and find my place. Hope you find some peace of mind. Hope the night was worth your time. Threw my heart away, we won't see another day. We both know the score, we've been here once before. So many words unspoken, you took my heart, it's already broken. You don't have to wait, I can take the pain. I will surrender, let me go. It's a new adventure. On a new adventure. You'll find me dancing on my own. Nowhere to be, nowhere to go. In the rhythm, I don't think of you. Don't call me up when you're feeling blue. You'll find me dancing on my own. Nowhere to be, nowhere to go. In the rhythm, I don't think of you. Let me go. It's a new adventure. On a new adventure.
I wanna get you one more time. I really wanna cross the line. I do it all before I die. I wanna get it on tonight. I wanna get you one more time. I really wanna cross the line. I wanna get you one more time, one more time, one more time, one more time. I want it one more time. I really need to make it right. Energy, I overdose. Cause I'm ready to reload. I need it one more time. But baby, then again twice. But I don't know if I'm ready to let go. I'm gonna have you one more time. I'm gonna hit it one more night with you. With you. I am committed cause I know it's you I want. Hope I never see you go home. I'll come along.
I'm gonna have you one more time. I'm gonna have you one more night.
I wanna get you one more time. I really wanna cross the line. I do it all before I die. I wanna get it on tonight. I wanna get you one more time. I really wanna cross the line. I wanna get you one more time, one more get you one more time. I really wanna cross the line. I do it all before I die. I wanna get it on tonight. I wanna get you one more time. I really wanna cross the line. I wanna get you one more time, one more time, one more time, one more time. And every way you get me, started a fire now, then left going deep, baby. I'll be right back and see you just one more time.
Welcome back, everybody, to this match today. Project Eversio versus, well, I believe Quinque. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but yeah. So, match 6 in this ESEA Open season. First defeat last time against Neds, I believe. So, Eversio looking to bounce back today. I'm joined once again by Snipezo today for a dual cast on Ancient.
Hello everybody, back again. QQ currently looking very strong with a 5-0 scoreline. Eversio having that first loss, as you mentioned. Q maybe looking like a very strong team in this open season. Maybe a contention for a main spot, I believe.
Eversio, after going 4-0 early on, obviously would be seeded against tougher opponents, so we're kind of seeing that now as well in the games. Hopefully, though, we'll be able to see a good match today. And yeah, going into that pistol round here.
Oh my god. Oh, this is just domination at the moment. They're just taking aim fights, winning the aim fights, got the bomb down, and it's just the last player alive on the ramp location. And he's probably not going to be long for the life either. Missing the shots, not going to be able to find the kill, and it will be the pistol round going the way of QQ without a loss.
Strong open to the game from QQ.
For a smoke in mid as well.
Yeah. Bomb plant as well, so yeah, flawless round actually there, so not much unfortunately for Eversio to take into this next one. Seems like they will be ecoing though to try and build up that economy early on. Not much incentive to force as the CTs. New balance though, some new economy balances with today's update, which we might see come into play later with the reduced price for the M4A4 and FAMAS though.
Still more of a fan of the M4A1S. I don't think I'll switch over to the M4A4. I don't know your thoughts on that.
Oh, I always was an A1S enjoyer, even back when it had 30 bullets in the mag. But now, like with CS2, I just keep them both in my inventory. To be honest, I don't use the scoped rifles.
Fair enough. But yeah, another quick round.
Yeah, I think this fight towards mid, no kills either way yet. Eversio will want to avoid that Mach 10 of Delcy.
Oh, he's on the way though. He ain't playing any games. Oh, he's got one. Oh, potentially a Galil saved into the next round if Zelian can hold on to it. Now going to hunt down the players and we'll find another kill. Is he going to find another? Yes, he will. Zelian with a double kill towards the end to damage the economy a little bit to the T side. But overall, the round does go the way of QQ. I'm just going to refer to him as QQ because I don't know.
Yeah, that sounds easier. But Eversio, I mean, not terrible taking away 3 guns from the T's there, forcing them to reinvest. Of course, they will be upgrading to AKs, but Zelion able to take this Galil here. Sixoku with an interesting buy here, the XM coming out. Interesting to see where he'll be playing with that. Seems to be moving over towards Cave, over on B side. Rest of Eversio, couple of players in mid.
Very slow round from the T's after the back of their horrendous aggression they just performed going through the mid smoke. They are going to be holding a default for Eversio to expend some utility. Smart decision so far, as nothing really left on the util side of Eversio. Just a smoke and 2 mollies are spread across the map, and it will be looking like a B pressure coming in towards the round of QQ.
Eversio though, there's been no contact so far. Now Delcy finally spotted out by Sixoku, so that's the first piece of info for Eversio all around. Still not enough for them to commit the CTs towards this B site. And it's still just Sixoku with Unknown back next to that long position. So interesting to see how this will play out. Zillion in CT, so he could rotate over quickly. But the T's...
The shotgun. I'm nervous for the T's at the moment.
Util out on B though, so it will be a B execute. Eversio rotating players over now. Sixoku able to find one, Unknown with a second, and Zillion from this long position able to find two players. So Eversio now in a 4 versus 1. Great round coming out there from Eversio. Shut down the push of the T's onto that B site. Even with the lack of utility, they just hit their shots. And it's gonna be Zabera trying to save this AK. 10 seconds left in the round. Eversio not looking to go hunting. Want to build that CT side economy. But yeah, a good round I think overall from Eversio here.
Yeah, I very much thought the T side of Quinque were going to set up smokes towards the B site, but in the end opted to just walk in and try and take the fight. It's not going to work out on this occasion. But no, a very strange round from the T side. Did a lot of work in the initial phases of baiting out util, but then decided once util was gone, we're just going to walk into choke points. So an interesting strat deployed from them, but nevertheless.
And that lack of a bomb plant shows in the buy in this round. So just 3 rifles, but then upgraded pistols and very limited utility. So Eversio, if they don't overthink this, you know, because that's always a problem in these sort of force rounds, you get caught out with the utility in your hand. It was going to be Trevor. Find the kill. Zivera trading it, finds the headshot onto Trevor. So QQ man advantage here, opening up that B site. Eversio though quick on the rotates.
Good gun.
It's gonna be Zillion going down. Oh, great shot from Evergarden there onto Unknown. Kelly though with 2 of his own puts us in a 1 versus 2 situation. Exxon and Delcy with the bomb, making his way down mid now.
The position in CT spawn.
Oh, he's heard all of that. Kelly shifting here, but Exxon should know where he is. Seems to expect no. Had like a look towards CT, but didn't commit to clearing the angle. So QQ gonna take the round.
Is
3-1.
Is Sixoku new? I haven't seen him when I last casted. Has he played the other games too? Or?
Yeah, he's played a couple of games before. He normally is the AWPer on this side. There are instances though where he drops that over towards another player on the team. Haven't seen the AWP coming out yet today for Eversio. Zillion dropping pistols for his team though, as Eversio forced onto a pistol round here. Difficult when you lose those force rounds where you've invested heavily into them. So Eversio just with the upgraded pistols here.
Zillion with a lot of money though, so maybe an AWP on the cards for the next rounds. But again,
Definitely
a very
could be
slow
something.
round. Taking mid control, I do like that from the T's. Using the range advantage to them. Taking the fights against the pistols.
5-7s though might actually favor them in a to be in a closer position. We'll see though. Zillion in this mid position might come into contact with an opponent soon, as he is making their way up donut into this A site. Sixoku's gonna take down Delcy though, so opening kill in favor of Eversio. Zabira quick on the trade though. Trevor finding a kill on CT, but actually Eversio with a couple of kills towards mid. So 2v2 now. Bomb still back next to T-spawn. Sixoku and Trevor. Trevor low on HP now. Zabira looking towards CT. He's gonna find Trevor from this temple position. So now Sixoku in a 2v1. Able to take down Zabera, so 1 versus 1 now, and Evergarden actually very low on HP, just 11, so 20 seconds left on the clock. He's gonna have to run towards his B side. Sixoku in this mid position could be fast on the rotate, but he's also pretty low himself, 38 HP. Does Evergarden actually have time here? I don't think so.
Not enough, not enough.
Also, Eversio actually gonna win their pistol. 4 kills in the round. Enough to force QQ to a late bomb plant. And I think, as you mentioned, they forgot the bomb there and actually cost them the round at the end. weird round there from QQ. We saw both rounds going in Eversio's favor so far, seemingly off misplays from their opponents. And Eversio, of course, able to capitalize when the opportunity is granted to them. Coming up for Sixoku now, as you mentioned, actually bought it directly for himself, so Zelion's still on 3k. But the T's with another scrappy buy. See if they can make it work again.
Oh, lovely from Trevor. A double kill off the back of the boost up. Evergarden will trade out one, but the job is done from mid position. Maybe too aggressive there. Back into a 3v3.
He's all pushing towards this cave position onto this B side. Eversio though, right on site, take this fight, but Sixoku is gonna hit the shot onto Twike. So 3 versus 2 now. Evergarden playing very aggressively in this smoke. Opts to stay back and check K. Finds his third of the round with a headshot onto Stakeli. So 2 versus 2 now. Bomb
Oh,
planted.
beautiful peek from... I don't know if that was a flash as well, but very well timed from the duo and a very messy round from Eversio. They do the job well, but I think the over-aggression off the back of them entries has cost them that.
It's another round where Eversio, with the better firepower, seem to just overcomplicate things and lose out to just the raw aim on the side of QQ there. Unknown disconnecting, so we will be having a timeout quickly as he joins back. But yeah, just like 2 rounds there where Eversio probably should have had them and should be leading this game, but as you mentioned, that aggression, particularly on mid from Zelion, to go back onto the box and look for the other kills. Evergarden, of course, hitting 3 great headshots in the round, but I don't know if you're Eversio, maybe you feel a bit, angry with yourselves that you've lost that round there.
And you can't equate for, or account I should say, for some nice headshots. And they're going to happen. And you're not going to be able to do much about them.
Unfortunate for Sixoku as well, immediately losing the op. Big investment there. Exxon actually picking that up on the T side, so it will be interesting to see how Eversio buy into this round. Zelion, of course, with around 4k saved. Not a lot of money across the rest of the team, though. Couple of upgraded pistols. Maybe they could put them to work again, but QQ unlikely to allow the same mistake to happen twice here. So round 7 here.
What are your thoughts on this QQ side? Do you think they're more of a mix as well? They don't really have many set strats, or are you thinking they're just saving them? I feel like it's a very puggy for them at the minute as well.
I don't think that... I think they're just people who played the game a lot together, because there's just 5 in their team. They don't have any subs, actually. So I think it's just 5 who are very well, sort of... like good chemistry together, I should say, well versed in playing with each other. So as you said, it's pretty puggy. We're not seeing any strats come out as we're seeing on Monday from Neds, but I don't know if that's because of the map they're playing, the opponent maybe, but yeah, as you said, so far a very puggy sort of style. But round 7, not much to say. Quick round from QQ there, not dropping any players.
Yeah.
So 5-2 here. Eversio, couple of SMGs, looking for a half buy into this round.
I'm just going to check the stats quickly. Currently, Zebra, is it Zebra? Probably 10-3, Evergarden 7-2. The strongest 2 players of the side, and 160 ADR on Zebra and 113 on Evergarden nonetheless. So the 2 standouts for the side so far. Double nade stack will find its mark onto the AWPer, but one is going to be able to pull back. Spray down towards the ramp as well. Going to find another kill. Unknown trying to trade out the frags, but still the T side with man advantage. Again, the pistols though doing work in these eco/buy rounds. Oof, close there. Oh, what a shot from Zelion. Oh my god, Zelion! What a shot! Evergarden left in a 2v1, but holy shit. You were saying about the 5-7. I don't know if it's that good for me.
Evergarden towards this cave position. Still commenting towards the B side, and on the back of this silence over these last 20 seconds, Trevor actually, who had rotated towards that mid position, has gone back to A side. So 1v1 for Evergarden on this A side. Zelion though, with his third in the round. Great round coming out from Zelion there. Yeah, crazy plays with the 5-7. It's funny for me as well. I have like a 2-second delay, I think, on GoTV, and I'm just hearing you like, oh my god, and I'm like, what's happening? And I see Zelion hitting these great shots. So big round from Zelion. Just a couple of games ago, I had a massive clutch in overtime when Eversio were actually on elimination point, also on that B side of Ancient. So big round from Zelion. Need more of that from him here if Eversio are gonna take this game.
A way to bring it up again, though. Oh.
Yeah.
Back down to reality, it seems.
Yeah, kills that aggression on mid,
Oh,
punished
man.
once again by Eversio, and Zibir is just gonna take down Stekeli. So 4 versus 2 immediately. CT's forced once again into a retake.
Oh,
Great shot there from Zibir onto Sixoku. An unknown in a 1v4.
off the back of that 3K from Zelion, the pistol round. They win the pistol rounds and then it just crumbles.
It's the second round in a row we've actually seen that in this game where they won a pistol and then immediately faltered in the round after. An unknown went pretty aggressive in this temple position, able to find 2 kills there. I thought they were gonna not let him get away with this. Actually is going for it. Hasn't committed to save just yet, but now with the molly might decide to save, but not gonna be allowed to do so. So QQ 6-3 and Eversio back down to a fresh start, I guess. Zelion with 7k is gonna be able to buy, but Sixoko and Unknown, very little money on this CT side.
They've had
Interesting
enough,
to
though.
see.
They're opting to buy up. They think they need more rounds in this game to win it.
I mean, they've already matched their score from last game, so it's only up from here. And QQ have been showing signs of weakness that can be exploited by Eversio. Mid aggression once again, not gonna commit fully towards it though. And Sixoku actually able to find the opener onto Zibira, immediately traded out by Exxon, and Exxon with a second. So 3 versus 3 now actually though, as goes a bit aggressive, and Trevor, third player on the Doma position, able to find the frag. So 3v3 now. T is on this B side, however. Trevor's gonna spot the bomb on ramp and is also taken down by Delcy. So a quick 3v1 now. And I mean, these rounds, they're just moving so quickly. You have Eversio with the opener, and within a second it's traded, and then they're even again. And now, what seemingly was a pretty even 3v3 retake scenario, Stekeli in a 3 versus 1, opting to save this AK as Eversio have no money in the bank. And not a lot of lost bonus built up either.
It comes down to the fact that there's no prac in this team. It might be better or good against the sides that are not heavy puggers and don't have too many smokes and stuff, but when they get faced with someone with a lot of aim and not really much structure to their approach, to Eversio team to struggle. Again, if there was more structure in this side, maybe they'd be able to take on this foe with a better odds of winning, but at the moment the firepower coming out on top.
Lack of practice was something that really showed in the last game. Neds were extremely well drilled side. Their executes on the T side and their holds on the CT side was really good just to shut down Eversio. Rounds that Eversio did win were thanks to some great individual plays. Over here though, a bit more of a contest so far. QQ seemingly in a similar situation with Eversio where they're just pugging. So far, duels going in the way of QQ though. But this Eversio mix, it's still a 4-1 start so far. Even if they had to go down 4-2 today, not the worst start to a season. Obviously, the way the seeding works is you will always play opponents that should be around your skill level. So Evergarden pushing this K position here, spots out CT, taken down by Stekeli Zeus though. So 4 versus 3 now. Sixoku knows there's this other player in cave. Unable to find him, maybe should have had a kill there. Unknown though, able to take down Twite, but it's gonna be Zibir and Delcy cleaning up the round. So 8th round in the half for QQ here. Last round of the half now. Eversio with the chance to buy up and try and get the fourth.
I feel like maybe some mid-aggression could be coming in again for the side of Eversio. I feel it did work. They just need to know when to commit to fights and when to fall back. A bit of aggression, take the fight towards ramp, try and disrupt this B presence that the T side put on them, and work from there. But we'll see what they have in store for us in this round. No mid pressure from the T side early doors though, so that has gone out the window.
Two players pushing out A main quickly. Stakeli able to find the first kill onto Evergarden. Also finds the second onto Zibera. So Eversio 5 versus 3 as QQ are gonna come into this B site now. Unknown taken down immediately, so bomb site is open. Sixoku though close on that ramp position. Might not expect him yet, as the CTs will have to retake in this final round of the half. Zelion only player with a kit. Sixoku finds the opener onto ramp. 4 versus 2 now. Caught with a nade in his hand, manages to get away with his life. Sixoku still on this ramp position, hasn't committed yet. Is gonna actually take down Exxon while fully flashed. So now Delcy in a 1 versus 4 takes out Zelion to make it a 1 versus 3. Actually, that is the kit on the side of Eversio. So they're gonna have to stick this bomb plant here. Very lucky to get away from the molly with that smoke. And as Stakeli cleans Delcy, Sixoku able to finalize the defuse. But a very messy round from Eversio there, especially with that one kid going down. Could have been a much different story.
The first half done of this map of the Ancient. We'll have another quick check of the scoreboards. Zebra, I'm going to call him, and Evergarden still leading the way with 100 ADR above Eversio. Quite even across the board. Maybe Trevor the one slowly lacking behind, but only by 1 damage towards Unknown's average kills. Twilight the only player that's not really having much impact, I would say, for the side of QQ, but nevertheless his teammates are doing the work for him.
It's interesting to note, last time you checked the scoreboard, Trevor was on top and Sixoku was towards the bottom, and now that's flipped on the side of Eversio. So Sixoku activating in those later rounds, especially in that last round we just saw him with a couple of very impactful kills from ramp. I wanted to ask, going into this T side now, do you think Eversio will struggle more? Trevor though, finding 2 on Donut, we'll get back to that in a second, but Stakeli also with a kill over towards A. So 3 versus 2 now for Eversio. On this A side, CT is already here though, as Zelion's gonna plant. Both CTs coming from this temple position. Evergarden takes down Stakeli, so a 2 versus 2 now, as Zebra takes down Trevor as well. So Eversio from a 4v2 forces Zelion into this 1v2 situation, able to take down 1 but goes down to the second. So pistol round going in the way of QQ here. Close round, maybe should have been closed out earlier, but a great retake from the CTs gives them both pistols in the game.
What was you going to ask again?
Yeah, I was gonna ask that Eversio, we saw them on that CT side 8-4. Do you think they might struggle more on the T side now? Because with the CT side, you can just sort of default and hold and maybe have a couple of plays early round. But on the T side, you have to sort of force the CTs to make a move and you have to open up the sites. So if you're not as well drilled, I feel that maybe CT side will always be easier than T side.
I'd say in some aspects, yes. I'd say taking fights is easier on the T side as you're trying to aggress, and peeking into an angle is probably easier than holding an angle. But I just feel like the QQ side are going to try and take fights as they try and push up towards short. They are going to get punished in this occasion, Unknown taking a double kill, but I do feel like that's going to be their play style on this CT side as this map progresses, which probably won't favour Eversio in this sense.
Eversio opening 2 kills in the round. We've seen them in this situation before with the 2-man advantage where the round did slip away in the end. So we'll try and hold on to this here. Stakeli taking down Exxon and Sixoku onto Evergarden. So a 5 versus 1 now with just Delcy left on this B site. Great round coming out from Eversio. As you said, Unknown punishing those players pushing on mid. Interesting how they both swung looking in the same direction, and then by the time the first player went down, the other player could turn in cave, but Unknown with the spray transfer taking down both players and giving Eversio a big advantage at the start of this round. Delcy though able to find Unknown, should be able to upgrade his weapon here Was an M4 on the ground, actually didn't want to commit maybe in front of that donut position. Opts to just take the Galil and creep back towards his T side. Should be caught out by Zelion in a second though. It's only Zelion taking out Delcy here. So Eversio with their 5th of the round, forcing the CTs onto a low buy into this next round. I think that's, after losing the pistol, that's the best case scenario, because CTs are always going to buy into that round once they've won the pistol, and if it is the Ts, if you can reset them early on, should be a freebie for Eversio going into this one. Of course, can never write out QQ, but your thoughts on that? Once again, it feels like when Eversio are in this position where they have the better weaponry, they just kind of not expect the aggressive play from QQ and get caught out. It's the 3rd time this game where Eversio, maybe with a round they should be winning. 5 versus 2 now is Exxon taking out Unknown, and 5 versus 1. Just Zelion left, and he's gonna go down as well. So QQ with the force by finding all of Eversio's players and only losing 1 in the meantime. So that's a pretty tough round to lose for Eversio. Do have the bomb plant, so they can buy into the next, but at this point you need to start getting the rounds as well.
Oh, I think I was muted there. That's a feels bad.
Yeah, I didn't hear you, so might be.
Oops, Daisy. Just for that round, it weren't too much anyway, so.
16th round here though. 10-5 in favor of QQ. Eversio, I mean, they've had opportunities to get back in this game, but they've been sort of letting them go by, so should need to commit a bit more here, as kills early on is round 3 going in the way of QQ. And Trevor is getting a spot on mid, taken down to 26 HP in the smoke, and 4v2 for Eversio. They fully invested in this round, so if they lose this one here, it should be a 12th for QQ, and it definitely seems like they will be losing this one here, unless the Kelly and Trevor, low on HP, have something in store for us.
I feel like it's very readable though. I could have predicted this from the start. They're going to be very aggressive on the CT slide, and that's all they've done this game. They push ramp this round, they push through mid the round before. They're going to be aggressive somewhere. That's what puggers usually do. If they believe in their aim, they're going to be the ones to initiate fights and use that to their advantage. Eversio not quite tacking on at the moment and are getting punished for it.
If there ever was a silver lining in the round, is that QQ's top fragger is the one player that was taken down. But as I say that, Evergarden is gonna take down Stekeli, so a 1 versus 4 now. Trevor 26 HP. Takes down the first, but is taken down immediately by Delcy. So QQ 11-5 here. Eversio no bomb plant, so loss bonus is starting to build, but not the best buy coming into this round. It's rough, losing those rounds where you have the full rifles and your opponents just have pistols and SMGs. It's always gonna set you back. So seeing here now, Eversio just some upgraded pistols. Smoke and the flash on Zelion, and seemingly an A rush here as all players quick into that A main position. Molly and the nade from the CT side, but it's actually going to be Sixoku to find the opening kill. Traded from Donut, but Eversio, man advantage in the round. No bomb plant yet. It's gonna go down now as the CTs start moving towards this A side position. Kelly unable to pick up the gun in Donut, does get away with his life though, but Zebra shooting through the smoke, able to find a kill, and Exxon from Temple finding 2 frags as Zebra's gonna come out of Donut and find the final kill onto Zelion. So not a bad round from Eversio, all things considered, with just the pistols. Maybe unlucky not to find any kills in that post plant, but 12-5 now. 7 in a row required from Eversio to force overtime.
Yeah, with the economy they've got as well, just going to make it even harder. Six Oak will pick up an AWP, but on the T side, of Ancient, I don't think it's going to have much impact unless he gets that pick towards ramp. He is going to go towards mid or A though, which is going to be his path he chooses. But again, not much pressure from the CTs in this round, pushing positions apart from the big A presence they are pushing upon. Already in the A tunnels already, and trying to take the fight as well.
Stakeli gonna get the kill onto Evergarden there though. Heard the upper in main as well, so Eversio man advantage in the round. 1 minute 20 seconds left on the clock here as well. So good man advantage to take early on, as CT's looking to go aggressive towards his B side. Dalesy is gonna catch out Zelion on a ramp. 4 versus 4 now, Stakeli low on HP from that mid fight as well. Now Eversio looking to take some mid control, still quite far back on the side.
Just looking at the util. Eversio have nothing to play with in this round. They're going to have to take dry fights and another player falls because of it.
And that was the player with the most util left on Eversio's side. A couple of flashes on him, but Trevor and Sixoku gonna combine, find a couple of frags. Don't think Trevor is aware that there's still a player on this B side actually. Gonna be taken down now though. Stakeli with a kill onto Exxon, so 2 versus 1. Eversio aware last player on this B side is gonna rotate quickly over to A and try and plant, but yeah, looking at the scoreboard, Zebra here, 22 kills, 9 deaths, top fragger on QQ, 12-5. I think he's gonna go for this, honestly. 5k in the bank as well, should be feeling pretty confident. We see him moving towards this mid position as well, crawling up Donut slowly. So, Eversio gonna have to hold on to this next round. Stakeli immediately spotted out, so 1 versus 1 here, but Sixoku hits the shot. 12-6 for QQ, Eversio winning the round, and they live to fight another day. Cutting it close though. Yeah. Yeah, no worries. Alright, so 12-6 is the score here. Eversio with a buy. Not the best though, Zelion on that Mac 10. CT's able to invest fully into this round. Zebra though, if I'm seeing correctly, just a P250 for him. Quite curious that his teammate wouldn't have dropped a rifle over towards him. Twilight, 14 kills less. Interesting here. See, left just on that P250, so Eversio should try and exploit that if they want to get the best in this round. Delcy spots player over towards ramp, no kills traded as of yet. Eversio playing rather passively towards this B position. 2 players now moving up mid slowly, but very slow paced round from Eversio. 1 minute 10 seconds left on the clock. Not a lot of info on either side. Trevor expects a cave player maybe. As a couple of CTs pushing down ramp now, unknown holding the smoke. Unable to find any, so opening kill does go in the way of QQ. As Zebra comes out of the cave position finding Trevor, Sixoku only good for 1. Goes down to Evergarden, so Zelion now in a 1 versus 4. Elimination. It's not elimination, sorry. Defeat on the cards here. Takes down Evergarden. 3 versus 1 though. Know where he is now. Delcy 4 HP. Could be an easy kill for Zelion to get here, but aware of his position, just 25 seconds left on the clock. He's gonna get pushed by Twice, gonna go down. So QQ winning the match 13-6. Eversio with their 2nd loss of the season. Your thoughts on that? I mean, it was a could have been a closer game, I feel, but Eversio unfortunately unable to capitalize some of those rounds with better weaponry, and QQ hitting their shots, able to win the game in a rather convincing fashion.
Yeah, I'd probably echo it. It's a very messy game from both sides, a very puggy festival of everybody, but I think overall the aim was a bit too much for Eversio in this game, and maybe an expected result. We'll have a chat with Zelion in a bit to see what his thoughts were, but for now, if you want to add anything, you can. If not, I'll put us onto a quick pause, and the interview will be to come.
Yeah, no, that's it from my end, guys. Here I leave you in the very capable hands of Snipezo as he interviews Zelion. Make sure to tune in next time on Monday for the next match. And yeah, thanks for joining. Be sure to stay tuned for the interview now with Zelion, guys.
Love you.
Bye bye. All right.
Thank you very much. All right, I'll quickly pause it, guys. We'll get Zelion in, and then we'll continue on. No? Welcome back, everyone. We are joined with Zelion. How are you, my man?
Not too bad, not too bad.
Not too
I
bad.
feel like a man that lost another game of ESEA.
Fair enough, fair enough. At least some grace in defeat.
Yeah.
But yeah, just a few questions. Maybe the hardest test, potentially. Not a structured team, but a lot of heavy aimers, and I don't know how you feel about that compared to the Neds game. Did you find you struggled with this one more, or was it just a bit of aim that we lacked?
To be honest, Monday I think everyone was like on an off game. Like
Mm-hmm.
Trevor was hitting some shots, but I think that the rest of us were kind of on the low in terms of performance. And like the Nets guys were playing really good and out threatening us in every single possible way. For today, I think we had some good rounds, but overall, yeah, we just got out aimed, I would say. Again, like we don't really have too much structure in our team due to being a mixed team, but the vibes were good. At least that's a positive. And obviously, thank you to Retro and Trevor, which made sacrifices to play the game today. Otherwise, it would have been a forfeit. So at least we got the game going. And as we all say, the entertainment show of the Eversio CS team continues.
Indeed, indeed, it does. But apart from that, a few notable things that happened. A lot of pistol round wins that came about. One after your amazing round with a 5-7. I don't know how you managed that because mine never usually hits anything. But is that something you guys can pull off quite capably? Do you all find you're good with pistols in them eco/force buy rounds?
Yeah, in our former version of the roster, we used to be like G2, where we would win the pistol rounds against full buy, but then we'd lose the full buy against pistols.
Okay,
So
okay.
it kind of works both ways. So we're trying to fix the issue where we lose against ecos, but that will take some time. But yeah, I think all of us are quite confident with pistols and at winning these like really important rounds because you can just turn the game really quickly. And yeah, on our day, like we could win all the eco games. Oh, sorry, all the eco rounds possible.
Fair enough, fair enough. Another after making your ego go high after the back of that 5-7 round, which was amazing, I have to say. But I did notice maybe a bit of over aggression from yourself. I know that you guys pushed down towards mid on the CT side and managed to get kills towards ramps, but do you find there was a bit of over aggression in some areas where you could have maybe fall back on your advantage and played off that?
Yeah, from my experience though, when we were like in the previous ESEA season and when you were against like better players, the more scared like we showed, like on the server, the more space we gave the opponent, the worse the game was in terms of the game state. So I just thought let's just keep going with the over aggressiveness and like give the game, like put the game in our hands rather than theirs, and maybe that would work. But when they're out aiming us with Mac 10s, it's not really ideal. But yeah.
Fair enough, fair enough. And just a couple more regarding the pistol rounds. I know you did lose both the pistol rounds. Do you think that was going to be the case, or do you find yourself as unlucky, or maybe not aware to the fact what they're going to do?
They kind of surprised us, I would say, when we were on CT side pistol. Like they went like 3 red room, and then they ended up planting on B, which was quite a bit weird. But I think we were really close to winning the T side one. I think they had an ace stack or something, but yeah, we almost killed all of them, and I was in a 1v2 at the end and got one. But yeah, just a bit of unfortunate rounds there for the pistols, but yeah, not much could have been done.
Fair enough. Was you aware that there maybe be quite an aggressive side and quite puggy? Was that something that you took into account?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't think they'd have too much structure. I knew that, obviously, if you look at the elos and you compare, they're gonna be definitely more aggressive than the regular ESEA team we're gonna be playing against. So we kept, like, if you notice on some T-side rounds, I kept telling the guys to stay back a bit, like, and wait for their aggression, because obviously that's the nature of Ancient itself as well, like the B-ramp peaks, the A-main peak. So yeah, sometimes it worked out in our favor, but sometimes they triple nade stack ramp and kill one of us. So it wasn't always sunshine and rainbows, but we got through it.
And just the last question. It's a one-word question. You've kind of already alluded to it in a previous speech, but disappointed? Question mark.
More so expected.
Okay. I mean, honesty is nice.
Yeah, but we also started the season with a 4-0 scoreline. I said in the previous interviews they were going to be facing some really tough competition. And now we're 4-2, which is still a good result, I would say, overall. And next week we might have really winnable matches and we'll be 6-2 up. So yeah, we just have to wait and see how the upcoming matches go. Hopefully there are 2 wins in our favor and almost guaranteed playoffs by that time. So that would be ideal, yeah.
Awesome. That was my last question. You can probably watch the. Are you going to watch the demo?
Yes. I'm definitely going to be watching the stream. I need to see the cast as well.
You're going to hear my nerdgasm over your little 3K. But nevertheless, thank you for joining me on this interview.
Thank you for having me.
I won't be catching you on the next game, but you're in capable hands on Monday. But hopefully I catch the next one. But anyways, that is it from everything or everyone. Is there anything you'd like to say?
Thank you for those watching. I know we've had some support in the past few games, so keep it up. Thank you also for the cast and to Project Eversio for helping us in our everyday lives. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you very much, guys. See you on the next one.
Say I'm good-hearted, but I'm just getting started. Got my eyes on the target. Till the battle's won, till kingdom come. I'll never run. Best to give me your loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me. They'll be calling me royalty. Best to give me your loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me. They'll be calling me royalty. They'll be calling me royalty. They say I'm dangerous 'cause I broke all their cages. No, I won't